Hannah Toft. I am on chapter 2 of Untethered Soul, and I don't think I can do it under a minute. I tried it the first time and I did 2 minutes, like 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So let's go ahead and jump into the Untethered Soul in the second chapter, and it is all about your inner roommate. And your inner roommate is somebody who lives inside your brain, who literally will talk and talk and talk and talk. It'll talk about anything positive, negative. It'll talk about the future, worries of anything. It'll start creating narratives of things that may or may not be true, and it could drive you crazy. If you think about your inner roommate as somebody who is with you all the time and it just doesn't shut up. Yes, I'm very familiar with that. My inner roommate talks a lot if I've lost a match, and I've had like a 3-hour match or a 2.5-hour tennis match, and I am depleted completely. I usually end up just talking like too much, and I get really negative, especially if I lose. And it's just, something that instead of judging, this, just noticing and letting it go and letting it pass by before it gets out of hand. And just, like sometimes I just have to tell my inner roommate to shut up. And so the next thing, that we can do is when we're in situations where our inner voice isn't serving us, we just let it go. And, just know that there's, going to be a moment where we can just, not listen to our inner voice. Sometimes we don't have to listen to our roommates, and we don't have to believe what they say. And that is one of the biggest things, is just don't always believe what your inner voice says. So I have a question. If you had a roommate that just talked and talked and talked and you couldn't even get a word in, or if you didn't even believe half the things that they would say, would you still listen to the inner roommate if you were really trying to be the best version of yourself? So think about that. And that's all I have to say today about chapter 2 in the Untethered Soul. Have an amazing and high vibe day.